is CoreyAction. Today, I'm going to do another reaction of Bleach. I know it's been a little while, but I just decided to take a break after the 7th episode. A lot of things happened in the last episode, so let's recap on what happened in the last episode. So, episode 7, so long story short, the Matsu had the same motives as Ichigo, which is basically they both want to protect others. They both want to protect, they don't want to feel like they are useless, that they're just standing there just doing nothing. So basically, yeah, long story short, the Matsu is just like Ichigo when it comes to protecting others. So basically, like I was saying in the last episode, the Soul Society gave the Matsu a death sentence. It's funny how that works because the Soul Society is the one who created mod souls to begin with. But the mod souls, such as Kon, later on his name, Ichigo gave him the name Kon, by the way, later on in the episode. But apparently they want to destroy it for some reason. Yeah, but his name is now Kon, which is another word. Kon means mod soul, apparently. So, yeah. So, Rukia, good thing Rukia was there, by the way, because after that unprecedented act that Kon did, Rukia erased Ichigo's classmates' memories, the same thing that she did with Orihime, the same thing that she did with Ichigo's family in episode 2. I remember that like it was yesterday. So, June 16th, basically, they was talking about, that was the day, that was the current settings. Tatsuki was talking about how Ichigo was going to not even show up to school tomorrow. And long story short, the reason why he may not show up to school tomorrow is because June 17th is the day that Ichigo's mother died or been killed. But it has currently been unknown of who killed Ichigo's mother. He currently blames himself, which I understand why, because he saw someone there in the river, and if it wasn't for his curiosity, it's a possibility that his mother would still be alive. And then at the very end of the episode, Rukia, she's from Squad 13 apparently in the Soul Society. So I'm assuming that this is some sort of assassin. I don't know, but he was saying how Rukia stayed in the human world too long. So I mean, I guess we will have to see what's going to happen in the 8th episode of Bleach. So let's begin. But before I begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are a Bleach supporter, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Subscribe to my channel and like this video and turn on the notification bar. That way you guys will be able to be notified whenever I upload a video. So let's get started. Alright, episode 8. What's gonna happen? It's been such a long time since I watched Bleach, I have to literally refresh my memory. Good thing I have these notes. That way I'm able to do that. So if it wasn't for these notes, I'll be in trouble. Is that a hollow? What is that? It looks like a hollow. It has a hole right in the chest hole. Huh? Okay, episode 8 of Bleach.
You can do it, Yuzu! Hang in there! You see?
Show off. I really wish I had that type of upper body strength.
Never stop. Giving guys like him attention only encourages them.
You're wrong about that! I'm automatically encouraged even if you ignore me!
Look out, Yuzu!
Yeah! Father Slide Attack says, this way to the top!
And Dad says,
oh my goodness! Yo! Brutality, bro.
And when it came after you, it could have killed your mother.
Just shut up! Why does everything always have to be about hollows with you anyway? There was no freaking hollow there that day, alright? You'll never understand the pain and suffering I have to live with every single day.
Big goofy grin. I knew right away he wouldn't last too long. He was just too skinny and weak.
Wow.
In fact, in our first match, I made him cry with a single punch. I just reached out and poked him.
Yeah, but he wouldn't cry if you punch him now.
One quick shot and he was down for the count. You know?
And you're happy about that? Man.
But then
nothing gets by you, Tatsuki.
When his mom would come to pick him up.
I mean,
here was this total
a kid that doesn't take a game seriously. That's the type of person who doesn't cry whenever they lose a match.
Like life was just one big ride. No worries at all. He was a happy kid because of his mom. But then when we were 9, she died. Oh. He didn't come to school that day, of course. No.
You're thinking too hard about it, I believe, Rukia.
You have to admit that it is possible.
And that was a little bit harsh of what you were saying. Like, come on, what were you thinking? Yeah, cover your mouth.
I can't believe I said that.
I can't believe it either. That wasn't sensitive. I have to agree with you on that one. And Cone. Okay.
What are you doing, Cone? I told you not to come out until I said so.
Get record, Rukia. That's all you ever talk about. Hollow this, hollow that. I think you need to get out more.
I mean, she's a soul reaper, so like, I understand. That feeling is natural.
Comrade?
It's you.
What's his name? Don't leave me hanging. Don't kill me with suspense.
Sorry, I hate to be caught napping, but these missions get so dull sometimes that I just can't seem to stay awake.
A soul reaper? Not good at all.
Mission? What kind of mission
Nice
do you
call.
want?
Don't you know, Rukia?
Goodbye, Tatsuki. Bye, Ichigo. See you at the dojo tomorrow. Oh, that careless driver. That's you from stuff like that, okay?
Ichigo was so sweet when he was a kid.
That's very sweet.
I mean, not to say he's not sweet now, but
Protecting me, I think
you can really see it.
protecting yourself from that Tatsuki.
You can really see the personality that Tatsuki was speaking of when she was speaking to Orihime.
Let's go. And I'll walk on the street side this time. Hey, Mom, can I hold your hand, please? Why, of course you can.
I loved my mother so much, and I always felt safe as long as she was with me.
And that feeling is gone now. So don't. Oh man, it's sad. Part 2.
Hi, Mom. I know it's been a while since we visited you. Sorry about that. But we're all doing pretty well. How have you been? Well, not that great, I guess. Seeing as how you're dead now. Hey, you can't keep bursting into tears every time we come here now.
I mean, like, come on. Well, I'm sorry that you have such a cold heart. Man. It's a graveyard, after all. You're visiting your mother's grave, so like... Yo. Okay. Yo, I can't deal with it. Thank you. I mean, like... Unbelievable.
Can we trade in?
Stop, you're killing me! Why not admit it?
Yo, I can't take him seriously. He's supposed to be a soul reaper. He's supposed to be from the stealth force, and I can't even take him seriously. His personality is just like Ichigo's father. Yeah, he's a high class Ichigo. You can't beat him. I don't think you can. He's a high class. He's been trained. He knows how to do this. I mean, good thing you're dodging and everything, but he's wrecking you. Not to mention that his sword is smaller than yours. He is able to wield it much better. Come on, Ichigo, hurry. And to be God dang it. I guess that was a good transition. I guess. Man, this is actually the most notes I've written. Look at this. I'm so proud of myself. Alright, so let's just jump into what happened in episode 8. Alright, so in episode 8, long story, I keep on saying long story short. That might as well be my favorite word to say. Words, actually. So to start off with this recap, apparently today's episode 8, July 17 is the setting of that episode. Last episode 7 was July 16, and today being that is episode 8, I guess it's safe to say that it's July 17. So, it's not important, but I'm going to state it anyways, being that I wrote it down. Ichigo said it was too hot for it to be, it's too hot in June. It's too hot for him to walk, I guess. But it's not really important for me to say. I don't even know why I said it. So basically, Rukia stated why she was following Hollows. Why she was following Ichigo, because she's following Ichigo just in case he needs help when he's with his family, whenever they are attacking Hollows, whenever a Hollow shows up. So Rukia thinks a Hollow killed Ichigo. She was a little bit insensitive when it comes to talking about that topic. Like, she literally has no clue. She literally just met Ichigo a few days ago. So she literally has no clue of what Ichigo has been going through since the day after his mother died, or in fact the day his mother died. So Rukia, she was in the wrong, and she stated that. I'm glad that she was aware that she was wrong. I'm glad that she was aware that she was a bit insensitive. So, and I think she apologized. I think I missed that, but I'm pretty sure she did. So Ichigo, like I stated in the last episode, episode 7, like I said before, Ichigo actually believes that he's the reason why his mother is dead. Because let me see. Because there was a flashback when he was, 9 years old. That was the year, that's the age he was when his mother died. He saw a girl at the river. And like I've been stating for the 3rd, 4th time, if Ichigo, maybe his mother will still be alive. Maybe, which I can see why Ichigo is blaming himself so hard. But maybe if Ichigo didn't try to save that girl that wasn't really there, I don't know, because the girl disappeared. The girl disappeared as Ichigo as Ichigo was rapidly approaching the girl. She disappeared. So perhaps his mother would still be alive, which I can see perhaps why Ichigo is blaming himself to reason to why his mother is dead. So, and like what, 10 minutes into the episode, Orihime and Tatsuki was basically talking to each other. Orihime thinks that she had I don't know, some type of idea that Ichigo is low-key undercover, not even undercover, but it's basically secretly helping others, being like some type of superhero, in other words. So basically, Tatsuki had her flashback, her moment, back when her and Ichigo were younger, when they was like, what, around the same age, 9, perhaps? I don't know how they are now. If Ichigo is 15, then I think Tatsuki is also 15 as well. So anyways, Tatsuki was remembering Ichigo's mother, and she was stating that how Ichigo's mother was so beautiful and stuff like that. And she was also remembering Ichigo's old personality. He would smile, he's always happy. He would always smile whenever his mother is around. That's a typical mother's boy, but nothing's wrong with being a mama's boy, honestly. I mean, you gotta love your mother, like, of course. Every time you see her, you can't help but to smile. Some people, not everybody, some people. So, anyways, before I get to know his name, I currently wrote down an unknown Soul Reaper, which is pretty much he's on his mission. So basically, I'll get to that later. I'm a bit confusing myself. I'm confusing myself a bit, man. Where was I? Oh yeah, I think Ichigo's father gave him the name Ichigo, and Ichigo, according to Ichigo's dad, his name means he also protect. So I guess Ichigo has to live up to the meaning of his name, which is to protect, which is why he has the power to begin with, that he's able to protect others close in range, like his family and or his friends. No, not even or, and. Ichigo will go to great lengths just to make sure that his family and friends are safe. So, yes, another thing I wanted to touch on. Rukia was apparently adopted. That's interesting. Even though we were already 8 episodes into this anime, it's so good, satisfying to hear about Rukia. Like, the only thing we know so far, besides the fact that she's adopted in this episode so far, is that she's a Soul Reaper that came from the Soul Society that was on a mission to go to the human world to stop Hollows. That was her mission. That was her job before she met Ichigo. So that's the only thing that we know so far. That is the only thing we know. But I'm glad that we now know more information, new information. So because she was adopted into the Kuchiki, I guess that's some famous clan or something. I guess we'll figure that out later on in the episode, in the series. So because she was adopted, she is therefore famous in the Soul Society. Now, the unknown Soul Reaper, I'm trying to finish this up. The unknown Soul Reaper, his name is Saito. At first, when he said his name, he said it too fast, and I was barely able to hear what he said. I wasn't even sure. I wasn't so sure if he said his name or he was saying something else. So his name is Saito. He is a Soul Reaper. He's from the Stealth Force. That sounds pretty nice, to be honest. I thought because he's a Stealth Force, he's from the Stealth Force. I thought, yes, quote Stealth Force. He says he's from the Stealth Force, but I don't know how true that is. But I thought he would have like a different type of attire. I thought he was wear some sort of ninja. I mean, when you think of the word stealth, don't you think of the word ninja or quietly or stuff like that? So anyways, the Soul Society wanted to know why Rukia was still here in the human world, which I'm starting to ask myself the same question. But she already basically gave her, earlier she said that she's there to help Ichigo. But at this point, you can pretty much Ichigo can take care of himself. Although I don't want to overestimate Ichigo, but I also don't want to underestimate Ichigo. I don't want to be overconfident for Ichigo's abilities, because every hollow is different, and every hollow has different abilities, and every hollow is stronger than one another. I think that has been shown in the second episode because of reflecting, because the hollow overcame Orihime's brother, which was dead. He wasn't a hollow, but he was about to become a hollow. I'm pretty much going to call him a hollow, and they turned him to a hollow, stuff like that, but you get my point. I'm trying to finish this up. I know this is way going over the time right now because I intended to end this 25 minutes, but we'll see. So, yes. Oh yeah, I honestly, I can't take Saito I can't take him seriously. Not when he was talking to Rukia. His personality when it comes to talking to Rukia is equivalent to the personality that Ichigo's father shows when he's play fighting or being playful in general with Ichigo, Kari, and Yuzu. So apparently Saito was saying to Rukia that she committed a serious crime because Rukia because I remember now. Because I didn't write that down, but I remember. Ichigo was told Saito that he's a substitute Soul Reaper, and because he's a substitute Soul Reaper, I believe that got Rukia into trouble. Therefore, her committing a serious crime, because Rukia was telling Ichigo, "Don't say it," and he ended up saying straight out that he's a substitute Soul Reaper. So I guess I'm going to take a guess right now. I think because Rukia gave or transferred her powers to Ichigo's, I believe that's a crime. Because the way that Saito responded to Rukia, or at least I believe he responded to Rukia, he was saying stuff like, that was a serious crime and that I don't know what you've done and stuff like that. And that she has to go back to the Soul Society whether she likes it or not. I believe that has already been established. And also Hollow is attacking Kari and Uzu, and then right before they did a cliffhanger, Rukia and Ichigo are running to the rescue. Hopefully they're not too late. So yeah, that's basically what happened in episode 8. I basically did a whole summary. As you can, I don't know if you can see it, but as of right now, I'm recording and it's 34 minutes. But as soon as I trim and cut and crop everything that's in this video, it's probably going to be way less than, lesser is not even a word. Way less than. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm saying some irrelevant stuff. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here. I really do hope that you enjoy this reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And like I stated in the beginning of the video, if you are a Bleach supporter, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to like my videos. And don't forget to like all of my videos that have been reacting to Bleach. Let's just hope that the anime returns. Let's hope so. I'm just waiting. I'm desperately waiting. I know that they're doing a live action. I saw the trailer. The trailer looks pretty good. But at the same time, I don't want that to become an understatement. And I don't want to jinx it. Because I bring out a perfect example, for instance. I mean, I'm not going to say that Infinity War wasn't bad. But it's not like as I expected. It was a teaser trailer. I don't know if the Bleach live action, not even anime, but live action is a teaser trailer. Everything that they show in the trailer, I don't know if that's gonna really be in the movie when they release it. So I'm ready to react to episode 9, but I'll make that as a separate video, because if I do that, I mean, I could, but then that'll take too much storage on my phone. I don't think I have to really worry about storage on my phone. Like, this is a S9 Plus, a 64 gigabyte, 119 gigabytes actually. But anyways, that's besides the point. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Peace out.